Hi, welcome to today's meditation. Today is about dealing with stress, but dealing with it in a way that brings ease and approaching it through meditation, but in a way where we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves to get started and we're not putting too much pressure on ourselves to feel any particular kind of way. A lot of people, when they first start to meditate or they're approaching meditation, they kind of go at it with a bunch of ideas in their head about how it should be, how the mind should be completely empty, how there should be no thoughts, how everything should feel quiet, how it should last a certain amount of time, like an hour or something like that. And realistically, that's not really how it goes. For a lot of people, particularly when you're just starting out. So this is great for beginners, and it's great for anyone just trying to meditate and maybe struggling with it, or for anybody who is feeling stressed and just uncomfortable and generally not, having a great time. If my voice sounds a little strange, I'm sorry. I have been ill for a week, so bear with me. Okay, so first of all, I want you to just find a seat. I invite you to find a comfortable place to sit. It can be like this, cross-legged. You can be anywhere, bed, floor, on a chair with your feet flat on the floor, anywhere that you feel comfortable to sit nice and upright, and allow for the hands and the arms to relax, okay? So find your seat first of all. And then when we're feeling stressed, sometimes it's difficult to start immediately with stillness and switch off, any agitation. So once you found your seat, I would invite you to just shake your hands a little bit. So we're releasing tension just a tiny bit in the hands and the arms. Maybe clench, release hands, fists and fingers wiggle, and just kind of release a little tension in the arms there. Then I would ask you to take your first two fingers, so index finger, middle finger, and just gently to massage the temples here. Little circular motions, a tiny little bit of pressure, and just to kind of help release and relax muscles in this area of the face here. Because a lot of the time, when we're feeling stressed, we're holding tension either in the jaw or in the face, and it translates everywhere, it kind of moves around your body. So we're just going to hold a little space for these circular movements here, allowing that to feel really good there. And then I'm going to ask you to take the same two fingers just to where the jaw joint is, kind of where the jawbone meets the cheekbone here. And same thing again, just gentle little circles. Moving the face, moving the skin of the face. So you're kind of releasing any tension here. Might look a little strange, it doesn't matter. Just keep going with that there. A few circular motions. And you should start to feel the jaw start to relax, move down just a little here along the jawline. So get the two fingers and the thumb just around here underneath the jaw, up with the thumbs. Oh, amazing. Feels so good. Just kind of release tension in the face here. And it does feel good. Seriously. Spread the fingers apart here. So you've got like, what was that show? Star Trek, right? That one. Yeah, okay. So you're doing Star Trek. And you're just going to put your ear in between those fingers here. And you're going to massage up and down. So you're releasing a little tension behind the ear. So you can feel that along the back of the neck as well. And just up the sides of the face. In front of the ear as well. And it's a really relaxing kind of massage for the face here. Just releasing tension and making things feel a little easier in the face, in the jaw, and in the neck. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, so release your hands. And then just find a comfortable position for the hands. So you could have palms up, you could have palms down, you could have your hands here. It doesn't matter. Find a comfortable place for the hands. And just what you're doing now is you're gently allowing for the shoulders to fall a little bit away from the ears here. And let the elbows kind of pull down towards the ground that you're sitting on, or your mattress or wherever. And here, just close the eyes a little and take a breath. Big deep breath in, long breath out. And we'll do that again. Take a really big deep breath in. Exhale, release. And another big deep breath in. Exhale, release, let it go. And then gently just allow for the breath to come back to a slow, natural rhythm here. And as you're sitting, you're just going to start to gently shake the head no. So you're looking over your left shoulder, you're looking over your right shoulder. Well, that's the motion that you're doing. But if you've got your eyes closed for this bit, you can keep them closed. You're just very slowly looking over one shoulder, looking over the other shoulder, releasing a little bit of tension in the neck here, slow and easy. Keeping the breath nice and level. So you're breathing naturally at this point. You're not trying to change anything. You're just allowing everything to flow slow and easy. Going back to center, you're gently going to come to look up all the way, stretch through the front of the neck, and then down, bringing the chin to the chest, slow and easy. And we're just going to keep doing that, looking up and looking down. Again, keeping the eyes closed here is absolutely fine. If you need to adopt a soft gaze because closing the eyes is uncomfortable, then of course go for that too. So again, we're just looking up, we're looking down, we're not crunching through the neck. It's just a nice, soft movement just to release a little tension in the neck, and then gently come back to center. Take a big breath in, and we're going to bring the shoulders up to the ears, and then we're going to release them down on the exhale. Release the tension there. Big breath in, bring the shoulders up to the knees, up to the knees, up to the ears even. Exhale, release, heel, let it go. Last one, big breath in, bringing the shoulders up to the ears, because I can remember what they're called now, and slowly release, exhale, let them go. Again, allow for the breath to find natural rhythm here, and we're just going to slow everything down. So here is the bit where you've allowed a little tension release through a little bit of movement, a little bit of stretching. And all I want you to do now is actually bring the focus to the breath. If you're new to this, naturally, your mind is going to try to pull you off in all manner of directions with all manner of thoughts, particularly if you're going through a stressful time and you have a lot going on. And what I'd ask you to do here is just allow for the thought to be there. Acknowledge that it's there. There is a thought. You don't have to get involved with it. You're just breathing. And when I say focus on the breath, for some, it is the experience of breathing that is the easier option to focus on. So if that's you, then you're focusing on the feeling of the breath entering the body and the feeling of the breath leaving the body. And you're focusing on the feeling of the rise of the chest and the swell of the belly and the expansion of the ribs as you breathe in, and then everything settling down as you exhale. So for some of you, that breath experience will help you to focus more on the breath. And for others, it's more the sound of your breath. So just be conscious, one, the other, or both, and see how you feel here. And you're just gently allowing the breath to flow. You're not trying to change anything here. And it's about stepping back a little bit away from the things that are making you feel stressed. So, a practice in becoming the observer. So, rather than being involved with your thoughts or your stresses or the things that are going on in your head, you're just going to take a little step back from that now, keeping your focus on the breath. You're still breathing gently here. Watch as things go by. And it is a practice, and you may only be able to do it for a few moments before you get stuck up with something again. And I want you to know that that is completely normal for your mind to flow between these states of where you're finding it easy to observe and where you might be getting involved in a thought. So see what comes up for you here. Keep breathing. Keep the focus on the breath. And just gently sit, trying to become the observer, becoming the observer. And I'm right here with you. And we're breathing. And gently, the body starts to feel a little relaxed, a little less tense. The sound of the breath becomes easier to focus on. The feeling of the breath becomes a deeper experience. And slowly, you'll start to find these pockets of quiet. Just breathe into those spaces. It may come in waves of having a thought, being involved in the thought, letting the thought go, finding that space of quiet as it just moves away from you slowly. Allow for the breath to just keep guiding you towards those pockets of quiet and those places of peace. I invite you to stay here and stay with this. Focus on the breath, finding the pockets of quiet for as long as you need to. And then whenever you are ready to bring yourself back to a state of full awareness, you just bat your eyelids open and take a little stock of the room, a little look around. And I'll see you in the next one.